Okay. Hey, Cicely, how's it going, honey? Hey, Claudia, how's it going? Um, okay. Half the time I don't remember the readings, honey, so you gotta sit there and refresh my memory. What happened, Claudia? What something weird happened? Because you're gonna have to refresh my memory, baby. Oh, okay. Oh, wait, what? Yes, baby, I got it. Thank you. Sorry, guys, I'll be right with you. If it was through PayPal, not yet, honey. Sorry, guys. How's everybody doing tonight? I'm sure I did, honey. I just got to go in and double check. It sometimes it comes through on my PayPal, sometimes it doesn't. It's supposed to show up as a notification, but sometimes it doesn't do it. Yes, sweetheart, I got it. Oh, excuse me. Ooh, good one. And I'm proud of you. Hey, Husky, how's it going, baby? Oh, it's fine. It's just like, wait, what? Half the time, I don't remember the readings because it's just like I read the cards, but it's not. How do I explain this? I'm reading the cards. It's my voice reading the cards, but it's spirit telling me what to say. Their interpretation, I guess, is a good way of putting it. So half the time I don't remember. So, go figure. And up in his head, that's for sure. 5 of Cups. He keeps thinking about the past with you. A little heated. Oh, seriously. What the? Well, like I said, don't be surprised when he, you know. Because he hasn't told you everything. Yeah, he's got a tower moment coming up, honey. He's way up in his fucking head right now. I don't think he actually ever expected you, and I really don't think he thinks you're going to actually follow through either. But yeah, he's not telling you. I don't think things are going so good at home with baby mama drama at home. In fact, I'd be surprised if he's getting laid at all. FYI. And no, do not go poke the bear. Dating apps are alright. I really haven't had much luck in them myself, but I'm an older lady. As an old lady, so I don't think I would, right at this moment in time, on this level, I don't think I would recommend a single fucking one of them. But as far as you, he does not like the fact that you are standing up for yourself and you're not giving in to his bullshit. Because I told you, dude, the man would put you in a third party if you let him. He would sit there and just go back to, he would love to go back to the way things were. Alright, remind me to download Discord tonight. Yeah, I was looking at it, but I don't know. Because Bumble, like I said, for him, it would probably be better because you guys are of a younger crowd. Me, I'm 55 years old. So, oh. First you ask about the village asshole, and now you're going to ask about the village idiot. See how you are. I almost forgot my lights. Yeah. Yeah, I was noticed on Bumble too. Bumble, the women have to make the first move, not the men. So. I don't know. I'm using the one with Facebook right now. I'm using the one on Facebook myself. I've tried all of them. I've tried POF. I've tried. Oh, God. More. I'm on more fucking dating apps than I can fucking count. So I can stick at. So. Okay. Speaking of dating apps, and the frickin' King of Pentacles comes out. Anyways. You're showing up as the Empress a lot tonight, kid. What's up? Okay, if I'm going to recommend a dating site, I think I would recommend one. Yeah. If I was going to recommend a dating site, I'd actually recommend one like Match.com or eHarmony or something like that. One you actually got to pay for. Hey, sis. Welcome back, babe. Okay. Huh. Okay, the first thing I'm noticing in all this is every single one of these fucking cards is a woman. Seriously. Why is that standing out to me? But what is up with this dude? Seriously. Every single one of these fucking cards is a woman. Yeah, shit's not so good at home. Yeah, he's trying something else, all right. He's trying something else, all right. He's trying to be a sneaky little bastard. Hey, Gigi, how's it going, sweetheart? I haven't seen you in forever. forever. How you been? As far as what's going on with him, Playboy. I'm hearing magazines, and the only magazine. It's gonna be one of those nights. Okay. All right. As far as what's going on with him, he would put. Dude, your shit is gold. That's all I gotta say about the subject. Okay? That's all I'm saying. That pussy made of gold. Yeah, yeah. Truthfully. So. Yeah. Yeah, I know, but what can I say? I'm old school, okay? Come on now. She's got Liz. Are you saving your last one? Or are you going to use it though? Because right after you is Lil. Dude, I'm old school, but even I was kind of some of the things I don't know. I guess when it comes to some things I'm extremely naive. Okay. What's coming in love in 2 months, please? Okay. What's coming in love in 2 months? All right, Lil, why don't you go ahead and post your question, babe? Because there's certain things I didn't know. I didn't know, you know. And I guess a lot of times I never bothered to take the time to figure it out. But I'm figuring it out now. King of Swords, there's that air sign again. Yay! Congratulations! But I knew you would. But congratulations, honey. No. I am saying a King of Swords, but maybe. Sorry, I spoke too soon. Whoever this is, there was conflict, and it doesn't look like you guys are in contact. But see, I don't... Yeah. Why are you guys showing me this? Come on, seriously. I'm so tired of that crap. I want my goosebumps! Preparation. Okay, they're telling you this in preparation. But I don't understand why. Lovers, 5 of Wands, Hermit. I think he's going to come back and tell you he made the wrong decision. But it's like, dude, seriously, what the hell are you telling me for? Why are you telling us this? Air and water. Why? What is wrong with me? Dude, if I don't play with my hair, who's going to? Seriously, come on now. It's like he's coming back to sit there and say he made the wrong decision. They're letting you know in preparation. It's the 7 of Pentacles has got me. I think he's going to want to tell you he wants to work it out. Oh, God, that's giving me a frickin'... Just the thought of that is giving me a fucking migraine. Thank you. But seriously, if I'm not going to play... Who's going to play with it if not me? Come on now. I love it when somebody plays with my hair. It's just... I love it. I'm seeing the King of Pentacles and the 6 of Cups. So... But you know what? I'm going to ignore the King. I'm going to ignore it! What I'm going to do. So, anyways. Yeah, I know, honey. I'm sorry, but I guess they're giving you a heads up. Yeah, I don't know. It's soothing to me, too. You know, I just love it when somebody plays with my hair. When they just start running their fingers through my hair, it's just like, oh God, I melt. It just fucking melts. I love it. Ha! Okay. Well, that explains it. Okay, Lil, did you post your question, babe? Yeah. No, it's just somebody messing with my hair. I don't know what it is. You know, me. You guys seen how much I start thinking, and now it's always been an automatic. Ever since I was a kid, it's been automatic. I'll start schoolwork even when I was in school doing schoolwork or whatever. You know, messing with my hair was always a thing. And it's just always been there. And, I love curling up with somebody on the couch and watching a movie and, with my head on their shoulder and then playing with my hair. That's just like my ultimate. How does Juan feel about me? Okay. How does Juan feel? Ooh, hello. Lover. How does Juan feel about love, please? Too many. Huh. Yeah. I think he's going to be coming to you. He's going to make a decision. There's a decision being made. So, King of Wands is showing up too. Lovers, 10 of Cups, 3 of Cups, Page of Pentacles. Yeah, Page of Pentacles, 8 of Wands, 2 of Swords, Moon, 4 of Pentacles, Justice. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if you hear from him at some point. Trying to see if I can't. Yeah, they're not letting me. It's giving me a headache to try. So they're not giving me a timeline. Sorry. All it's done is giving me pressure in my head. So they're not letting me know that. But yeah, it's like he seems to be he's holding back from you, but there's a reason behind why he's holding back. But it looks like he will be coming to you about it. King of Wands, Eight of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles. Something to do with a past heartache, most likely. Ugh. Okay. Hmm. So, but yeah, it looks like he does. Yeah. Well, it looks like he is holding back, but he is going to come to you and talk to you about it. So let me find out more about this moon card. Yeah, there was a past relationship that didn't work out. It was pretty toxic by the looks of it. He thought about it. He still thinks about it and why it didn't work out. I don't think he thinks about it so much as wishing he could have her back, but it's like he thinks about what went wrong in the relationship, I guess is a good. So, huh. Yeah. Trying to get a timeline, but I know you said you guys are texting, but he's still holding back on what happened in the past relationship. But I can tell you, I don't think it's going to happen again. Yeah. Well, I think at some point he's going to want it to be more. Yeah, they do tend to get in their feelings, don't they? Definitely not like the earth signs that. But, yep. Well, I think at some point he will want it to be more. So, but I wouldn't push it. Just give it time, honey. So, yeah. Well, I don't know. I tend to. Hey, honey, how's it going? I tend to lean towards earth signs myself. I don't know what it is with earth signs. And I've been with another fire sign. Didn't realize it at the time because it's been so long, but come to find out I was with an Aries at one point. In fact, two of my four kids, their father's an Aries. And now I figured out why. It's because the both of us together made one extreme fucking bomb. He was an Aries and I'm a Sagittarius, and yeah, never again. At least not with Aries. No. I mean, friends, yeah, but I'm not sure if I'd ever get into. But then again, he was a low vibing asshole, so I mean, what can you say? Okay, baby, I got it. I got it, sis. Thank you, sweetheart. Yeah, it was not pretty, to say the least. An Aries man can be extremely, extremely jealous. And it just, no. He was the one that thought that my face made a really great punching bag. So, needless to say, I didn't much care for that. Last time I looked, I wasn't covered in, what do they call that stuff? That fake leather. Pleather. Last I looked, I was not covered in pleather and filled with beans. Just wasn't there. Hello? Hello, Lightning Spark. How are you? So, yes. And he didn't have on a pair of boxing gloves, so, no. Not so much. Alright, sis, what was your questions, baby? It was a long, long time ago. Two of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, Ten of Cups. Lightning, are you a guy? I'm feeling male energy from you. Yeah, he was. He was a terrible person. Alright, baby, I got it. But you know what? That's okay. Lessons learned. That's okay. I got it, sweetheart. Um, you're in the middle of trying to make a decision about movement forward with somebody. I don't know. We'll look at it in a minute, sweetheart. But yeah, because I got the Two of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, and Ten of Cups, and I'm pretty sure that's for you, Lightning. There's something in this Two of Swords, though. Somebody's got some shadow work to do. Okay, why? What? What? Emotional. Ooh. Okay, honey. Who's having the chest pains, by the way? Front and back. Something about muscles. Um, okay, Lightning, we'll get into it in a minute. Let me take care of Cicely's question first, but somebody in your party is extremely emotional. I can feel it. And there's something about water, wet. Oh, I gotta get out of that energy, by the way. What was your question, sis, babe? Alright, and then we'll just bank the other two for you. Somebody's crying. Lightning, why is somebody crying? I don't know. I get... Alright, Cicely, go ahead and ask your question, babe, before I cook. Because they really want me to talk to Lightning for some reason. Yeah, I pulled some cards, but like I said, there's something going on with you, and it's extremely emotional. Anyways. Yeah, somebody's been crying, and there's... I don't know. Water, rain, wet. Shadow work. Work that needs to be done. I don't know. No. Oh, okay, well... Yeah, let's get... Lightning, go ahead and ask your question, babe, because for some reason I'm tapped into your energy and they won't let me out. So whatever it is they got to say, it's obviously important. Because you got the Ten of Swords here as well. Of course you would be the only one. Nine of Pentacles. Okay, well, what was your question, Lightning? You said you donated, right, babe? But for some reason, they're adamant about me reading for you right now. And they're not letting me out of your energy until I do. Yes. Okay, Julian. 555. Got it, sweetheart. Thank you, Cicely, by the way. And thank you, everybody, for the donations. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'll be able to pay my phone bill now. I don't know if you answered something about health. I'll do what I can. Well, all I know is I'm picking up pain up in here, right here and in the back. It's like it starts here and it goes through my back shoulder blade. So as far as his life support, that's kind of up in the air right now. Your friend's life support stuff, it's up in the air right now. Well, keep an eye on it, because it's like it's my shoulder blade is, I don't know. There's a dull pain in there right now. It's almost like how do I explain this? It's almost feels like it's radiating. It's like a circle. It's about yay big around. And it starts right here and goes straight through my back. But the thing is when I look at your chest, I'm not. Alright. If it keeps persisting, I would say go to a doctor. But as of right this moment, I'm not really seeing anything. But then again, dude, I'm not a doctor. So, my advice is going to be to keep an eye on it. It feels stress related to me. But there's one thing I will sit there and say. Personal stress affects our physical health. And I cannot stress this enough. If we are under tremendous amounts of stress, it will cause physical harm to our bodies. So, I don't much like answering medical questions because, like I said, I'm not a doctor. I'm not a healer or whatever. I'm an emotional type coach, I guess is what you call me. I can tell you that when I close my eyes and I look at you, I'm not seeing any red spots, which is normally an indication to me that there's something wrong with somebody. So at the moment, I'm going to have to say stress related, but I would seriously, seriously tell you to make an appointment to go see a doctor. Because if it is dealing with your heart, it is stress related, it can cause physical damage to you, and it needs to be taken care of. So, I cannot stress that enough. I am not a doctor. I don't even play one on TV. Okay, what question? Seriously, dude. Okay. What was your question, Beb? Hey, Gigi! Girl, I have missed you. How have you been? I'm sorry, dude. I don't know why it is that the spirits are just connected with you and they're just. I don't know. I got thing after thing after thing coming into my brain. And it's strange because usually that happens, but it doesn't happen a whole hell of a lot. How does Evelyn feel about me at the moment? I don't know how you guys keep on coming up with this considering yes, but I poked the bear. Or I poked the dragon, I should say. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Because the way I poked the dragon, that just pissed his ass off. So. Burned out and starting over? Yeah. Know that feeling. Yeah, I'm seeing it. How does Evelyn feel about me? What happened, Got Lightning? It looks like you guys had some type of argument. Not really talking at the moment, huh? That would explain that Two of Swords I was seeing. And there's the Ten of Cups again, too. Ace of Cups. Bottom? Okay. Six of Cups. Strength. Five of Cups. You guys are definitely thinking about each other. Okay, who was the one protective over who? Was that you? It's like you guys would go out together to go somewhere or do something, but you always had a hand on her somehow. You know, you were always, you guys were out in public somewhere doing something, but you're always making physical contact, kind of like to sit there and let the world know she was yours or something. There is definitely there's something they were telling me earlier when I was, where is that freaking card? I need that card again. Yep, there it is, right there. All right. I'm gonna say this. If you contact her, most likely she will text you back. Um, so if you were to text her out of the blue, most likely she would text you back, okay? FYI. But because of whatever this breakup because I have the tower here, which is pretty much telling me whatever this breakup was, you guys probably had one hell of an argument. Or the breakup was I'm hearing, not a pretty sight. Breakup, whatever happened, it does not feel like it was a pretty sight to me. So, I think if you were to contact her now, yes, she would respond. Here's the but. I think there is still toxicity in your guys' relationship that needs to be worked on. Do I think there's a chance of you guys getting back together? Yes. I'm seeing it in the cards. I'll show you what I mean. Right over here alone, I've got the Two of Cups, Ace of Cups, Six of Cups, Strength, and the Knight of Swords. So yes, I do think that if you were to call her and talk to her, you would get a response. Do I think she still cares about you? Yes, I do. But this is what was catching my eye earlier. Wet, and I think there was a lot of tears. There's a lot of tears and a lot of emotion. But this is what caught my eye. Was the shadow of the bird down here and the wetness bottom half of her dress. There's a lot of sadness and a lot of pain. And somewhere along the lines, with this devil and this wetness, it's telling me that there was some toxicity or something, some bad shit going on. And it needs to be worked out. And then with the Knight of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, yeah, I do see conversation. I do see communication coming in. I do see that you guys still care about each other. But in order for the relationship to work, you guys need to work on what collapsed the relationship to begin with. So, yeah, well, somebody definitely has some shadow work that needs to be worked on. You know, it's kind of funny because I keep hearing everybody saying, you know, wanting somebody back or wanting this person back or wanting that person back. And wanting somebody back is great and all. Trying to manifest them back into your life is great. Have no problem with it. But the problem is when people start wanting to manifest somebody back into their life, they never, or 9 times out of, I won't say 9 times out of 10, but in most cases, they just want to manifest that person back into their life without that person or without either party working on what collapsed the relationship to begin with. And I'm sorry, but if you're going to manifest somebody back into your life, manifest them coming back as somebody that's been healed, that has worked on their issues. And yeah, I know, sweetheart, it does, but it goes to more than just one, because the truth of the matter is, when you're manifesting somebody back into your life, if you manifest them back into their life as they still are, without them doing the shadow work or the healing, you're basically manifesting the same fucking bullshit back into your life that was the cause of the breakup to begin with. And that's not a good thing, because then you're going to be... It's kind of like for when they talk you about jumping out of the boat into the water or jumping out of the frying pan into the fire. You know your ass is going to get burnt. Hello? You're jumping into a fucking fire. Your ass is going to get burnt. So, you know, there's no way around it. So, when you want to manifest somebody back into your life, you need to try and manifest them back in as having to fix the issues. Because if not, you're right back into the fire all over again without the damn frying pan. Because you're right back to where you started. You're right back to square one. Because nothing's changed. When I talked to mine, and I got, when I answered that phone call, when I called him back, when I heard his voice for the first time, and God only knows, you know, I entertained, you know, the thought of being with him again. I did. I can't say I didn't. I entertained it for about 30 seconds. Because the minute he said, "Do you know what you did wrong now?" it was like, brick wall! Ha! No! This bitch has not figured out where her motherfucking crown goes. For you to come along and knock the motherfucker back off again. It ain't happening. So it's like, yeah. I got involved with a guy that wasn't fucking ready for a damn relationship yet. Hello? That disrespected me for over 9 months. Hello? And I want to walk back into that. Why? Yeah, no. So not only do we need, because when you're in a relationship, it's two people in that relationship. So both parties have to work on whatever issues they had. Anyways, you know what? I'm going to stop now because if not, you know me, I will get on a fucking rant and be on my soapbox for the next 5 minutes. Cicely, what was your question, honey? Oh, nothing, just Mama Blue on her soapbox. You know how I am. So, but all I know is both parties got to work on themselves. It's just not one side or the other. I'm sorry. When you're in a relationship, there's two people in that relationship. Whether it's friends with benefits, a committed relationship, whatever. There is two people in it. Not just one. So, I don't know. I'm just... I'm done. Yeah, you and me both, girl. I learned mine too. I know where my tiara is. I'll be damned if I let any motherfucker knock that bitch off. We have our crowns. Our kings and queens. We have our crowns. Kings stand up. They take responsibility. They're emotionally and physically there. Queens stand up. We take responsibilities. We're emotionally and physically there. We work together. You build a life. It's just not one or the other. Oh, I pulled out the cup. I was like, yay, I need to pull out the cup. So I pulled out the cup today. I'm extremely careful with it. Because anybody come along and break my cup, I'm going to be pissed off to the max. You know it. That's why I tell y'all, we're kings and queens in this room. And you don't think any different. Because if you do, you know I'm going to come off my hinges. But we also got to learn that the welcome mat has got to be taken off of our backs. It's like somebody come... No, motherfuckers. No. No, 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 no. You know what? Clean that crown every day. Keep it polished and shiny. Do not put a welcome mat on your back. And you make that person earn your respect and your trust. It's like, motherfuckers, no. You don't have a no. No, 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 no. Nope, 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 nope. Basic level of trust, a basic level of respect, yes. No, let me even rephrase that one. A basic level of respect is what you give somebody when you walk into a relationship. A basic level of trust is what you give them when you walk into a relationship. Whether or not they choose to earn your complete trust or your complete respect, that's on them. Just as much as you earning their respect and their trust is on you. It's not one way. That's just like when I turn around and this last time, granted he walked the first time, and I was the one that chose to sit there and keep my there's just no. You got to take the welcome mat off your back. Just, my ex had, up until the time I talked to him this past few months ago, had a basic level of trust and respect still from me. Till I got on that phone And he sat there and said, do you know what you did wrong? It was never, well, we were both, no. It was, do you know what you did wrong? He took no fucking responsibility for what happened in our relationship whatsoever. That's completely toxic behavior. And it's complete bullshit. I'm sorry. You kept your dating profiles up on both fucking sites the whole damn time we were together, was disrespectful and hurtful the whole damn time we were together, and I kept asking you when it was going to come down. You kept sitting there refusing to put a label on us. No, motherfucker. There was 2 of us in that motherfucking relationship, not just one. So, no. That's why I said when I talked to that man on the phone, I did entertain getting back for about 30 seconds. Until he opened his fucking mouth. That's all it took. Yeah, the whole fucking time. From start to finish. And yet, everything was my fault. The fact that he never realized the level of insecurity and disrespect he was causing the whole time we were together, that never entered his mind. Dude, you had a fucking profiles up. Never once took them down. Never once volunteered anything real about you to me. And then you wonder why I never totally trusted you, or why I was always at you about how you felt. That was me with the welcome mat on my back. So, and that's another reason why after the last text, you know what, I said, I'm done. Cool, I'm done. He has lost any version of respect or trust he ever had from me. And I know he doesn't give a shit, and that's cool. I'm good with it. But, you know, don't expect me to give a shit about how you feel about me either. And don't expect me to give a shit about how you feel either. Because that ain't happening. Yeah, I did too. I took mine down. I deleted mine out of respect for him. To show I was committed to making us a priority. He never could do the same. Making us a priority was never high on his list. And I was so busy trying to prove I was this faithful, trusting, loving woman. But in reality, that wasn't the way it was going. And I lost myself. Big time. Now, that motherfucker couldn't handle me on his best damn day, let alone his worst. Fact of the matter, Fact out. Anyways. Yep. No, he can't even politely go to hell. I will push his motherfucking ass down the hill straight into it. Come on, baby. Do you want to go potty? No? Alright. Fuck it. I will get behind him and push the damn cart for him. I'll give him a shove. There's the lava right there. Have fun. Goodbye. No. You know, guys, I can't say I don't believe in second chances because I do. But in a second chance, too, they've got to earn that respect and that trust back. It's just not freely given. Yeah. So, hey, his loss, not mine. Because there's going to be somebody else out there that's going to get this good woman. That's going to get this queen. So, that's his loss, not mine. I'll find somebody that's worthy of me. Because the way he was, or the way he is right now, the fact of the matter is, he's not worthy of me. I don't care how cute he is. I don't care how much. I will take a motherfucker that is 250 pounds over a man that is not really a man. Because how you look and how you dress isn't all there is. It's how you treat the woman you're with. How much emotional and physical love you give that woman. How much she gives back to you. How transparent you are to each other. How honest you are to each other. How truthful you are to each other. That's just, there's just not, I'm sorry, but no. I don't care how gorgeous you are, how much you work out, what you drive. No. Doesn't matter to me. It's how you treat me. It's how I treat you. It's the level of respect, honesty, love, and commitment that we have to each other. That's the important part. Looks are great now, but looks fade. What's in here? That lasts forever. That's what counts. What's in here. And I'm sorry, but unless you can be emotionally available, you're not complete. It's just the way it is. So, I don't know. So, yeah, I got back on my soapbox, didn't I? I'm sorry, it's just a little bit. But I just want you guys to understand that you don't have to have a welcome mat on your back to get love or to give love. You don't have to. It's not all one-sided. It's when the other person is respecting you and giving you that same level of respect and love, then hell yeah, you do everything in your power to help those people. You do, when they're giving you the same level of respect, love, commitment, honesty, and understanding, and trust and truth that you're giving them, that's not a welcome mat on your back. That's a commitment. I don't know. I think a lot of it has to do with being hurt. Because you sit there and think about it. I mean, how many times when a woman does it because she's been hurt in the past, it's acceptable behavior. When a man does it because he was hurt in the past, he's a bastard. When the truth of the matter is, the only difference between a man and the woman is what you see on the outside. The skin and the mechanics. That is the only motherfucking difference. We're all the same on the inside. So a man can be hurt and turn cold just as much as a woman can. You know, when a woman does it, it's alright. She's been hurt in the past. When a man does it, he's a bastard. No. If a woman does it, she's a bitch. If a guy does it, he's a bastard. That's all there is to it. Yeah, and it's the same. It's no different between a woman and a man. The only difference between a woman and a man is the looks. That's it. Our hearts are in the same place. Our livers are in the same place. Our insides are all in the same place. Yeah, it's the only, and I think the biggest difference between a man and a woman, I think, as far as the emotional withdrawal, is because when men are being raised, they're raised to not show emotion. Like I said before, I've said this more times than I can fucking count. That men are shown growing up that showing emotion is a complete and utter don't do. Where women are shown that crying is okay. So we tend to get over the hurt easier than men do. I'm sorry, but it's true. Because of how we were raised. So when a man finally opens up to a woman and he shows emotion and that woman stabs him in the back, it is 5 times harder for that man to open up again than it is for a woman. Yeah. If a man learns from on up, showing emotion as weakness, where a woman, it's the opposite. So when a man opens up and shows emotion to a woman, that shows true commitment from that man. It does. It shows a level of commitment that is not normally seen. At least true emotion. I'm not going to say any emotion, but true emotion. And so when they get hurt because some woman stabs them in the back, they shut down. And 9 times out, however many, I won't say 9 out of 10, but 9, a lot of times, more times than not, they will not recover. It's just a hell of a lot easier to shut down and stay shut down than to open up again. Because to take that responsibility, to take that leap of faith and put it back into a woman's hands is extremely, extremely hard. I can't say it's not. Can't say it can't be done, but it is even harder for them. So, I know I have a tendency to go on a soapbox and, you know, be a bitch about men not opening up, and yeah, but I also see both sides of it too. So, like I said, I'm not against second chances. I'm not. I'm all for them. I'm all for giving them. But if you want a second chance from me, you're going to prove that you're worth giving that chance to. And that's why I always talk about doing the work. So, Cicely, did you ever ask me your question, honey? I know I got on my soapbox and I started preaching again. But I want the best for all of you. I really, really do. I want you guys to be happy and healthy and in a stable relationship, and I want the best for you. And I know sometimes I sound like a serious fucking nut job, but yes. Which reminds me, I'm going to have a bitch session soon. Kind of turned into a bitch session last night, and then I was doing, you know, free reads on top of it, so free. I figured, I was like, mug it, it's New Year's, I'm going to do 3-month looks at everybody that comes into the room, and that's what I did. So, fucking dry skin, man, I hate it. Yeah, well, that's where learning to trust and learning to respect each other is going to come in. Because it's not always guys that have these emotional issues. Women have them too. The only difference between guys and girls as far as emotional issues is men tend to take longer to heal than women do. And sometimes they choose not to heal. Sometimes they just choose to be emotionally neutered the rest of their fucking lives. I mean, that's just the way it is. But she needs to do the work. That's the thing. She needs to do the work. And I think when she comes back in, and I do think she's coming again, it's going to be slow, calculated, and watch every step, watch every word, and make sure that she's done the work that she needs to do. Yep, I would. I would have a list of... Dude, seriously, what are you chewing on right now? Striker, what do you got? Oh, okay. Well, all I know is it's going to be slow and calculated, and I would be watching every fucking move they make. Yep. And it's like, oh, well, that sucks to be you because I'm not dealing with it. You know, you got to show me you've improved. You got to show me you've grown. I don't need anybody with a fucking Peter Pan complex. I'm sorry, I don't. I need a grown-ass fucking man. I don't care how motherfucking old you are. If you can't be emotionally available as well as physically available, motherfucker, keep it moving. That's just an emotional, that's just a Peter Pan complex. Oh, I can pay the bills, I can do this, I can do that. Can you be emotional? Can you let me know how you feel? You know, that's what I want to know. Whew, good one. As far as that, okay. Think about it as a window. How do I explain this? Okay. Yeah, amen. All of them. Imagine a window. You're sitting in a room. No door, just a single window. And when you want less or more energy coming to you is how much you open or close that window. You can't close it completely because, you know, that basically cuts you off. And if you're an empath, being cut off is not the coolest thing. But you can control the amount of crap coming at you by how open and closed that window is. Or how open and closed it can even be a door, a window. Just imagine yourself every day. I had to go through this every day. For me, it was mirrors. I envisioned a circle of mirrors all the way around me. And they were all facing out. And any negative energy or anything that came at me was bounced off those mirrors and, you know, directed back at those people. And every day, you reinforce those mirrors. And it's kind of like shutting down. And when you want to open yourself up, you just open the door, or you open the window, or you open the mirrors. But in the meantime, you just enclose those mirrors. They're all facing out, and all the negative energy is bouncing off of them. Put yourself in a protective bubble. And it's just one that you imagine every day. Every day. You go through, when you get up in the morning, while you're sitting at the table having your breakfast or your coffee or whatever you do, just sit there and imagine yourself in a protective bubble or around of some kind. or a room of some kind. And nothing can get at you. There's nothing that can get at you as long as you are within those walls. You are protected. And nobody can get in that room or nobody can get in those walls unless you let them. If you can't handle it, don't do it. How many times have you heard me sit there and say, somebody will come to me and say, oh, well, how does so-and-so feel about so-and-so? And then I ask them which one they are, and they say, oh, it's not me, it's somebody else. And I've told them no. That's not how I do things. I'm not reading on somebody else's relationship. I'll read on your relationship. I'll see how he feels about you. But I'm not going to look into how somebody else feels about somebody else. So, no. If they're coming at you with negative energy, you need to send them on their way. Just, I'm sorry. I can't help you. You'll have to find another reader. I mean, how many times have you heard me say, if you want unicorns and rainbows blowing up your ass, go somewhere else. Hey, Jill, how's it going? Yeah, bulletproof. If you feel negative energy from that person, send them on their way. Yeah. So, like I said, don't get involved in that. It's not good for you. I'm doing really good. Yeah. So, no. If they come to you and they got negative energy or negative intent, just send them on their way. Don't even entertain it. All that's going to do is drain you and put you in a funk. And when that happens, it's 10 times harder for us to get out. Because we are empaths, it's twice as hard for us to get up out of that funk than it is for a normal person. Because of our abilities. Alright, Jules, I got it, babe. So, no. My best advice when you get up in the morning while you're sitting there having your coffee or whatever, wherever you get up. Okay, I'm not sure if you work afternoons, days, whatever. But envision yourself in a bubble or a room. And how much energy you want from the outside world to invade that space is how much you open or close that door. And that will keep you in protection. Yeah, ain't that the truth? I think we all do that. I know I do too. You know, and I've heard it so many times. It's like, sad is, I know a lot of signs, we're bad for that. We'll love you and love you and love you and love you, and to the point of detriment of ourselves. It becomes a detriment to us because we don't know when to walk away. When we love somebody unconditionally, we don't know when to walk away. They have to hurt us extremely, extremely bad for us to walk away. All right, Jules, what was your question, honey? So, yeah. I don't know. I've never been with a Sag man. I've been with an Aries, come to find out. Didn't know it until the other day, and I was looking, because I got curious as to, I'm like, I never did figure out what that man was. I mean, that was 30-some years ago. All right, I'll be right there. So I've never been with a Sag man. I've been with an Aries. I'll be right back, guys. And I've come to the conclusion, I'm not dealing with another fire sign ever fucking again. I'll have them as friends, but no, not as a potential partner. Yeah. Been there, done that. Like I said, yeah, 2 fire signs in a relationship, that tends to, burn the place to the fucking ground. Yeah, no, thank you. Alright. How is bacteria, please? Okay, who's trying to manifest who back? Oh, it looks like you're doing the manifesting. Okay. Are you 2 soulmates, honey? Looks like you're soulmates. Too many cards, guys. Thank you. Oh, I hear you, child. I hear you. Oh, you're dealing with Sag, yeah. So, that explains the King of Wands. Oh. Honey, he still cares about you, yeah. But truthfully, I'm seeing an earth sign coming your way. Come on. Go on. You got an earth sign heading your way, sweetheart. But truthfully, it's, you could wind up missing it. Honestly, you could wind up missing it. Oh, hang on. Go. Give me a second. I need something to drink. I know I should grab something before I sit down. Juliet, I understand why you're so hooked on him, because by the looks of it, your guys are high-level soulmates. So I see why you're so hooked. Trust me. Been there, done that. And getting unhooked is extremely difficult. If not almost impossible. But by the looks of it, you've got somebody else coming in. And it looks like an earth sign. But you may end up missing it if you're not careful. Because you got a Page of Cups. You got a King of Pentacles coming in making an offer. Granted, it's a small one, but it's an offer. But because you're in Hangman, you could wind up missing it. So, yeah. Well, it's like I said before, guys, and you guys know how I feel. I am of the opinion a lot of us just wound up with low vibing people. It's kind of like with Sagittariuses. A lot of people say Sagittariuses are players. And a lot of that has to do with, don't miss it, baby girl. Don't miss it waiting on somebody that is just not ready for a commitment. So, but that's entirely up to you. I know, because it took me 2 years to finally get to the point where I was able to let go and move on. No, we're not. But because, I mean, you sit there and think about it. I can see where we get the, reputation, I guess is a good way of saying it. Because we'll flirt with pretty much anybody, and it doesn't mean a damn thing to us. We flirt with everybody. And it's just a part of our personality traits. And truthfully, it's not, for me, it's not even really flirting. I just goof off a lot. And it tends to, I don't know how many times I get people say, why are you flirting with that person? And I'd be like, I am. Yeah. And a lot of people don't realize that to us, it's really just goofing. And we just have that type of personality. We goof off with everybody. And we're not doing it to be malicious or doing it to sit there and lead anybody on or doing it for any of that crap. It's just a part of our personality, you know? But yet, 9 times out of 10, Sagittarius get the player. That's why you see the Knight of Wands as player energy. Yeah, we love to have fun. We love to go out and do things and just... My biggest problem in my personality traits, and the reason I wound up being an invert instead of being the normal Sag self, was because at one point I was outgoing, I had a great personality, all of that crap, and then I ran into my ex-boyfriend that liked to sit there and use my face as a punching bag. So I wound up being inverted instead of exverted. But anyways, that's kind of getting off the point. My point is, every sign has its good traits and its bad traits. And we need to realize that 9 times out of 10, we're dealing with the lower vibrational people of that said sign. So when we sit there and we wind up saying, oh my God, it's a Taurus, never again. Oh my God, it's a Virgo, never again. Oh my God, it's, whatever sign. A Scorpio, a Pisces, whatever, never again. It's because we wound up dealing with the low vibration of that said sign. And we need to understand that even though there's a low vibration of that sign, there's also a high vibration of that sign. So, don't dismiss a whole zodiac because of some low vibrational assholes. Don't know any other way to say it. Can't do it. Now, do I think all people are compatible because of some zodiac signs? No, I don't. I don't think 2 fire signs are normally compatible. I don't. But that's only because of the volatile nature of those signs. Do I think 9 times out of 10 a fire sign is better off with an earth sign? Yeah, I do. But mainly because earth signs are so grounded in their thinking and in their personality that they even out the fire sign or a water sign. Because of, if you can sit there and get those differences, then you even each other out. So, where if you get 2 of the same sign, you're either over fiery, over emotional, over this, over that. It's just a bunch of BS. It's a pain in the ass is what it is. Yeah, so it's just whatever sign you're most compatible with, but you can't that would be like Cicely coming at me and saying, I don't like you because you're white. Or me going to her and saying, I don't like you because you're black. That's racist. That's pure and simple racism. But cutting out a whole zodiac sign just because of a few no, I ain't dealing with you, I don't want you, I don't know, you're a this or you're a that. Because of their zodiac sign, you got, dude, that's pretty much racism right there too. I'm not going to date you because you're a Leo, or I'm not going to date you because you're a Scorpio, or I'm not going to date you because you're a Virgo. That's racism on another level. All right, honey. You sit there and you think about it. There is many levels of racism, just like there's many levels of anything else. Yeah, there you go. So it's just that the black and white thing is a more commonly known and commonly used racism. But there's racism all the way down the line. So. All right. Anyways, thank you everybody for the donations, and don't forget to hit the thumbs up, please. We got to get these videos circulated. Start getting more subscribers, because once we hit 500, I'm going to do another giveaway again. FYI. Because you sit there and think about it. Our zodiac signs do have a lot to do with who they are, but they're not everything of who we are. That is also a lot to do with how we're raised, what's happened in our lives. All of those are factors. Yeah. Zodiacism. Oh, God. Oh, it might catch on. I don't know. Husky, what was your question, babe? Also, just don't look at their birthdays. Ask questions, guys. Good God. My first question is nowadays, oh, okay, is that your sign? Then I ask, okay, well, do you consider yourself a low vibing or a high vibing? That usually gets their attention because they're like, wait, what? Yes, but in their lies, okay, you gave me what you think, now prove it. You got 3 months from today to prove to me that this is the truth. So now prove it. Well, and I want to start doing them more where, like I was saying, I had it's distinct possibility there, dude, 4 months. Where, like what I did with Rachel the other day. As long as you have an internet mic and a camera, I'm going to keep setting up these groups twice a month. And it's going to be $15 per person. But, and God only knows, but with that is going to be a face-to-face with me where you get to ask your questions. And there'll be 8 people in the room. We're all going to be able to see each other and talk and be heard, and you guys will be able to ask your questions face-to-face. And there's going to be 3 questions, and I don't know. And it's all going to be along the lines of however many are in the room to, you know, because it's like when me and Rachel did it a few weeks back, me and her wound up on here because I'm doing it through StreamYard. And her and I wound up, she paid the $15 and we wound up on here for almost an hour and a half. So it just depends on how much time we got and everything like that. But yeah, I'm going to keep doing it. I'm going to keep doing the chats. And you guys will have 3 to 4 questions. It'll be face to face, kind of like with what Husky and I did the other day, but it'll be on here. And you guys will be able to ask your questions in person. And it will be a real discussion because everybody's going to be able to see each other and everybody's going to be able to hear each other. So it won't have to be all this typing. Seriously. So, yeah, I do personals. Yeah, all the information is down below, including my phone number. And yes, the phone number is my actual phone number, guys. Husky's even got it. He can tell you. It's my real phone number. But yeah, I do personals. So, alright. Yeah, and she won't be as defensive either. 7 of Wands in reverse. Hello. I got a reversal. Woohoo! You, on the other hand, not so much. 5 of Wands, 5 of Swords. So there's definitely going to be some change. Ace of Wands. Oh my god, the King of Pentacles for somebody besides me. Yay! It's going to be slow going, honey. Again. She's not going to be as defensive, but you are. 7 of Wands in reverse, but then I got the 5 of Wands and the 5 of Swords upright. That's telling me that you're going to be extremely defensive because of the hurt and feeling stabbed in the back because of everything that happened. Get the Ace of Wands, King of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles. And then I got the Ace of Cups, Emperor, Knight of Swords. So it's not that you don't have love for her. It's that, you know, then I got Six of Pentacles, King of Swords, High Priestess, Two of Cups, Hermit. They're all really great cards, and I don't... Okay. I just gotta tell you, like, I feel it, dude, and I think she's gonna come back too early. No, I don't think she's gonna be lying. I'm not seeing any of that out here. I'm seeing a lot of truthful cards. The devil's not out here. You know, all the typical BS cards aren't out here. But I don't think she's going to be completely healed when she gets there either. Yeah. So... do I think when you guys get back together, is she going to be ready to jump on a plane and fly out to Maine? No, I don't. I think it's going to be slow moving because what's going to wound up happening is when she comes back, she's going to expect you to jump on the plane and come out. Not the other way around. And it's like when we were talking, you've got to sit there and let her come to you. She's got to make those moves. You can't do it for her. If she comes back, when she comes on, but when she comes back, she's going to come back wanting you to chase her. It's time for her to do the chasing. She needs to learn to value you. You already value her. Now she needs to value you. So, yeah, but the thing about it is, I think... I don't think her coming back too soon is a bad thing. I don't think her coming back to you a little bit too early is a bad thing. I think her coming back to you before she completely healed is actually going to work in your favor. Because she's going to have to become the one that's doing the chasing. And because she needs to learn to value you. So this time around, it's not your responsibility to chase her. This time around, and normally I don't say this because I feel the men should be doing the chasing, but this time around I think she needs to be one doing the chasing because she needs to learn to value how important and how much of a king you are. She already knows that you value her. That's established. That has been established. Now she needs to learn to value you. So she's going to have to be the one to be in the chasing seat, not you. Yes, but in order to do that, in order for her to let you love her, She needs to learn to value you. She already knows you value her. Now it's her turn. Now it's her turn to learn. So, yeah, but not till she learns to value you. Sorry, I know. I'm being a repeat record. I am, I know, but honey, I love you dearly and I just want the best for you. And I know how much you love her and how much you care about her. And you and I are kind of in the same boat to where we let our feelings lead. And we gotta learn not to do that all the time. So, anyways, if there's no other questions, I'm going to go ahead and get off of here. And try and get some actual rest because my brain has been on relationship mode since I climbed out of bed this morning. It started at 11 o'clock this morning and it hasn't stopped since. So I'm about ready to call it a night. No. No. There's something coming. She's going to wind up with a tower moment. Oh, you're welcome, honey. She's going to wind up with a tower moment. It's going to be that tower moment. I mean, she thinks about it. She knows how much you love her. She knows how much you value her. But because she doesn't really value herself, or because she doesn't value you, the transformation hasn't really started. There's going to be a tower moment coming for her in her personal life. And that's when the change will start to happen. So, that's what's going to happen. So, alright. All the information for personal readings you'll find in the description box below. And I will put up a video in the next few days setting up the date for the next meetup, webinar, whatever in the hell you want to call it. And like I said, it's going to be $15 per person. And it's going to be everybody into a group. Because as it is, I have it set up to where I can have 10 people on here. To where we're all face to face. Talking and bullshitting and whatever. And you guys will be able to ask your questions. And I will answer them on a live chat. So, alright. I love you all. Oh, and somebody asked me, I think it was Corinne or somebody. Somebody asked me if I had an Amazon wish list. And FYI, guys, yes, I do. I didn't know I did. At least not a public one, but yeah, I do. So I do have a wish list on Amazon. So, anyways. Alright, guys. I love you all. I will talk to you soon. I'll be back on in another day or two. As always. I'm going to try and get personal or zodiac signs done this week. I might actually go live and do them. Because what I want to do is go live and do all of them at once. And spend about 5 minutes on each one. So I might do that tomorrow night. Come on here, come on live, but when I do it, it's only going to be the zodiac signs. I'm not going to be asking questions. answering questions. It's just going to be, I'm going to go through all 12 zodiacs and on a live and be done with it. All right. I love you all. I will talk to you later. You all be good, be safe, and I love you. Good night.